What up, though? And welcome to Lunchtime Detroit Lions Talk, represented by Team 84 over there at Lions Nation Unite. Today, we're going to look at possibly Swifty and Hock being out again on Sunday, which is most likely. Then we're going to take a look at the game preview. We get you ready for the game. LL got the offense. Your man Curt still got the defense. And we're going to chop it up with that pain train. You know that thing going to be long as hell today, boy. But before we get into all that content for you today, I got to bring him in. You know him. The ladies love him. The men want to be him. You know you hear his theme music. My man, LL Cool Tones. What's up, my guy?
What's going on, everybody? And good morning, Proud Nation.
And you know who it is. He says it with his chest all the time. It's who?
Coach Jones. Who is Coach Mike Jones? What's going on, Lion fans?
Let's get this thing started.
Right now.
Let go.
It's Detroit Lions Talk, baby.
We're going to get up, and on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off.
Yes, sir. We in the deep. All right, welcome back to the show, people. Now it's time to, call Mike Jones up on the low and see about this main topic for today. My man, I know we got some issues with some injuries, but we got two big names on the shelf that's going to be, I think he's going to be missing as well. Who you got, my man?
Yeah, so those big names are DeAndre Swift and TJ Hockenson. Man, so Campbell reported that they did not practice yesterday. And that's a big blow for the Lions, but it is also another blessing in disguise. Okay, we are letting these young guys play, man, and really, I wouldn't play TJ Hockenson or DeAndre. I wouldn't press either of them, especially if they got one of them nagging injuries that just seem like it won't go away into the offseason. I wouldn't press them to play. I wouldn't do it right now. We're 1-11-1. That's just not necessary, man. And yeah, man, it's kind of like, man, it's kind of a blow, but and if you really want to check. Now, I'm gonna give you all this secret sauce, okay? If you really want to check and really want to know if DeAndre Swift or TJ Hockenson gonna play, get on Fantasy Sports, okay? See, Hockenson right now is like a 12.40, right? That's what he's projected as output. If that drops after tomorrow's practice to like 3, you know he ain't playing. That's all right. I'm just saying, man. Yeah. That's that secret sauce, man. You gotta check the fantasy points, man. They be telling you. Yeah. What y'all got, man? Tell me what y'all feelings is on this.
I mean, to me, I agree with you. Makes no sense for those guys to play again the rest of this season. One thing that I have learned is that even with DeAndre Swift, the running back production has not dropped at all. The Lions are still running the ball effectively, no matter who's back there. Jamal Williams, he's out. Right. You got my man stepping up. You know who he is. Netflix killing it. Craig Reynolds. You got Iwabike. He's, both, except for the fumbles. He's still running the ball effectively. Look at that big run he had in Pittsburgh. They're still finding a way. Deuce Staley, Hank Fraley is finding a way to get it done in the run game. So there's really not a reason for DeAndre Swift to come back. TJ Hockenson, I know that hurts the offense, but this gives the opportunity for some of those young guys. St. Brown stepping up. You have Josh Reynolds stepping up, and it opens up the passing game more.
Brock Wright.
And Brock Wright. It gives them the opportunity to play better and to be more open. It gives Jared Goff more options on offense because he's not relying on Hockenson. Look at some of those interceptions he had this year lately in these games where he's forcing the ball to Hock. And those are, are the turnovers that he's, getting, trying to get the ball to Hockenson. I know that's a big target for him, and he can get reliant on Hockenson. Same way that pretty much Matthew Stafford got reliant on Calvin Johnson. He will force that ball in there at times. So I like the fact that you're giving these young guys an opportunity to step up and go ahead and shut those guys down. I mean, what I'm saying? Let them dudes chill, man. Let them go into the new year, healthy, and they'll be coming back next year, Tootsie rolling it up on the field. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they can get out there and play hard. What you got, LL?
Well, I don't know if Hock and well, let me say this first. I agree. I would, if that's what it is, even if they're not really that injured, I will hold them back anyway because I'm aiming at certain draft position. But if they don't, then this would this may go against what Dan Campbell said. And I mean, even though I know that he got to say that he can't say, "Hey, we in on the tank job," but they said they want to be competitive toward the end of the year and play spoiler. But if you sitting them guys, I don't think that's the game plan no more, or I don't think he really meant that. Or if he did, he ain't mean it that much. But yeah, right. If they don't play the rest of the year, I wouldn't mind. I actually would prefer. Like I would say, go ahead. You might want to sit some more guys, and if you want to really finish the tank job off, sit Golf too, because I don't know how fair it would be to him if you're gonna sit everybody and then let him still play. So
That's true. That's true. The only way, if I was either one of those guys and I want to play right now, if it was a contract year, and it is not for neither one of those guys, they're still pretty much in that middle of their rookie contract. So no reason to play either one of those guys right now. My man, Coach Jones, tell me about that March to 4K, my guy.
Hell yeah, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. We are on that march to 4K, and the sooner we get there, the better. Help us out. Share this content if you like it. We here for you, man. We're reporting that Lions talk, baby. But hey, what's next, Curt?
All right, so we got the question the other day. Should you think, how we say the family discussion topic, leave your comment below on the video. Should the Lions go ahead and shut down DeAndre Swift and TJ Hockenson for the rest of the last few games? Or what is it? The last 4 games of the season? Go ahead and shut them down. That's my opinion. But tell us what you think in the comments down below. And we picked 6 of those things to read on the next show. So go ahead and leave those comments. You know who it is, man. You know who it is, man. There is an Arctic chill in the air. That lakefront breeze is blowing off Lake Michigan. It's the coolest man on the show, my man, LL Cool Torrance. We're going to take a look at that offense for the Lions versus the Cardinals. What you got, my guy?
Well, I'm much closer to the Clinton River in Spring Lake than I am to Lake Michigan. But yeah, I ride with that. But offensively, it's going to be a tough one. Arizona has been building up their defense the last couple of seasons, and this year they even added J.J. Watt, even though he's been out. Everybody's hurt, so they have some injuries. But overall, the Arizona Cardinals' defense is going to be tough to play against because they're 5th. They rank 5th in total defense, 5th in passing defense, 16th in rushing defense, but 4th in total points. So if there's anything that we can do is run the ball against them, and that's probably what we're going to end up doing. So we could keep it, at least interest in that kind of way. Maybe the similar game to how we were against the Broncos. We looked kind of good, but it wasn't, that close of a game in the end. But if they can be had, it'll be in the run game. Maybe we'll see our boy Netflix get some run and some and Godwin equal big way. Maybe he can hold on to it and not. Give it all away, and our offense can power us to a nice tap this weekend.
Yeah. if you like the content, man, you got to like this thing, share this thing. Hey, if you want more content from your crew, go up to DetroitLionsOnTheProwl.com and check us out over there. And while you're there, click that link for LionsOnTheProwlShop.com. Get yourself some Prowl Nation gear. And it's Christmas time, boy. You run into a little bit of a snag, if you want to get your family members, your friends, your coworkers, some Lions gear that they Lions fans, go over to Chip Fanatics and check it out. You might have to do that 2-day express shipping. It costs you a little bit more, but go to the link in the description below and go ahead and do that thing. A little bit of portion of the proceeds from that link go to help us grow the content on this show. Now your boy Curt Steele, I'm gonna take a look at this defense, man. We got a tough task. All right, the Lions will have a tough task facing Kyler Murray and the potent Arizona Cardinals offense on Sunday. Arizona maybe without some key weapons. We'll get to that when we get into the pain train. But coming into Ford Field a little bit banged up after the game against the Rams on Sunday, but it doesn't change that the fact that the Cardinals and that air raid offense put up nearly 30 points a game. Aaron Glenn and company will most likely be shorthanded. They're still missing a big portion of that secondary on that COVID reserve list. It looks like they may get the undrafted free agent rookie sensation. You know who he is, the phenomenal A.J. Parker for this game. He returned to practice yesterday. But the linebacker core is banged up as well. The backers will be filling key roles for most of the game again in Detroit on Sunday. I think the D will play well in spurts, putting some pressure on that young fella, Kyler Murray. But in the end, they will not be able to keep up. It's going to be some of that same thing like we had on Sunday versus the Broncos on the defensive side of the ball. Like LL said, we're going to play good in spurts. We're going to put some pressure on Kyler Murray back there. But at the end of the day, them things going to run us out of that building because it doesn't matter who's on that offense right now. You look at Kyler Murray was out and they still kept winning. DeAndre Hopkins was out. He still kept winning and they kept putting up points. That's a good system that they have out there in Arizona. And this looks like they're going to be too much for our backups. And hell, to be honest with you, they may be too much for our starters right now, just because of the talent level that they have. That's a cut above. I will have to say this, Cliff Kingsbury. I have to tell you, I had to apologize to that dude because I was mad when he got hired in Arizona. Like, man, this dude ain't got he lost at Texas Tech. He didn't put together a good team out there in Arizona, and they moving that ball all over the field. But the defense is in for a rough go on Sunday versus the Cardinals. Man, I don't even know what to tell you, bro. That thing go be rough.
Hey, Curt, yeah. One thing real quick. I got Kyler Murray on fantasy football in 2 leagues. I'm starting him this week, man.
Yeah, I'd start him too. I'd start him too. I think I picked up an Arizona. I picked up one of their receivers on fantasy as well. Kirkland or whatever his name is? Yeah, I picked him up in fantasy as well because I was like, man, might as well go ahead. So get close to the playoff time. Got to get that seating right. But hey, if you like the content, man, go over and check us out on Lions Nation Unite. Man, it's so much fun over there. Check out Team 84, Chrissy, Herman, all those guys over there do a phenomenal job of bringing Lions fans together. You meet some people you never thought you would meet. I met Lions Man over there, Dose of Dion's over there. There goes Mobby's posting content over there. All your favorite content creators and super fans are over there on the app. So go over and check it out. You can download it in the Google, Android, or Apple app stores, or you can go ahead and log on to their website and check out the content at Lions Nation Unite. But now it's time for that choo-choo. You know what it is, baby. It's that pain train. And boy, we are hurting for certain right now on this pain train for the Detroit Lions. Alex Anzalone did not practice on Wednesday. He was out with an ankle injury. Jalen Elliott was out. He was not injury-related personal reasons. He was out. Hockenson did not practice for that hand injury. Go ahead and keep him on the shelf. Jonah Jackson was out with a back injury. He did not practice as well. You got Julian Okwara. He was out with an ankle injury. DeAndre Swift is still nursing that shoulder. He was out as well. Now here's our limited guys. Derek Barnes was out with limited with a knee, as well as Marcus Brockers. All of these last 3 guys are out with shoulder injuries, and they were limited as well. Austin Bryant, we had Jalen Reeves-Maven, and the big fella Penei Sewell was limited in practice as well with a shoulder injury. Now I'm gonna kick it to my man LL for the Arizona Cardinals.
They're coming in on the pain train for the Arizona Cardinals. Those who did not practice this week is Robert Alfred, the cornerback, out with a pectoral muscle. James Conner with an ankle, the running back. Leaky Fotu, defensive lineman, out with a shoulder. DeAndre Hopkins out for the rest of the year. So he probably won't practice it. Well, rest of the regular season, with a knee injury. Defensive lineman, Zach Kerr out with rib injury, and Corey Peters, another defensive lineman, out with a knee injury. Those for the Cardinals out or limited in practice was Jordan Phillips, defensive lineman, and Justin Pugh, offensive lineman.
Yeah, they coming in a little banged up, but not like us. It ain't looking nowhere near the same as how the injuries and a substantial amount of like big names. They got a couple of big names on there. Got D-Hop out for the rest of the regular season, but James Conner, that guy's tough. I think he'll probably be suited up on Sunday. You know, that guy's pretty tough. That guy he survived cancer. I think he could survive an ankle injury. I'm just saying. I just think they probably just set him on the shelf. So, but that's your pain train. Choo, that thing hurting. You know what I'm saying? Like the little engine that could from Major Pain. You know what I'm saying? Pow! You know what I'm saying? Now it's time for the comic cards, man.
Kurt.
Let's zip my lip, man, and see what you guys had to say about yesterday's show. You know who it is. Mike and Chris G says AG and RB Pleasant have to be protected. They are interlocked in philosophy. They have done an impressive job with a roster in flux all season.
I agree with that.
Mm-hmm. You know, my man, the Flintstone. You know my guy, RB Pleasant.
Absolutely. What up, though, Big West Kevin? And he said, we need to re-sign Walker, Anzalone, Josh Reynolds, Fox, Patterson, Chris Harris, and Raymond before we use cap space to sign other free agents. I agree with a couple of those, but I actually disagree.
Oh, Charles Harris.
He meant Charles Harris, yeah. But
not Will Harris.
I agree with, not Will Harris at all. But I agree with some of those, but not with a couple of those.
Man, y'all gotta do it like that. Gmo102 says, "What up, though?" He's talking about Kurt. Yes, they do. They do need to do whatever to keep AG, and yes, they do keep him intact. Like you said, with Aubrey Pleasant, we got a good nucleus right now, man. Let's not let him go elsewhere like we usually do in Detroit.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Daniel Blackburn says, keep AG at all costs. Hell yeah, don't let him leave the building. Kidnap him if you have to.
Damn.
Don't kidnap him. You want him to stay here under his own choice, but do that. Right. And I want to apologize because I think I had I notified. I think it was Joseph Murdoch. I had seven comments in the beginning, and I just cut his because I know that we usually put him on. But I want to shout him out because he did give a comment. I just knocked his off because I had 6 that don't normally comment. So my bad, Joseph Murdoch.
You know the law firm holds it down. Okay, MKY9 says Wade Phillips will have been a much better DC. Okay, Glenn is a rookie and makes far too many mistakes. These guys are in way over their heads. Let me know when adults are in charge. Really? I mean, okay. I mean, tell us how you really feel. I disagree with you 100%. Totally. Right. I don't think Wade Phillips is right now. I don't think he's in the mindset to come back to coaching right now. Just to be honest with you, Wade Phillips is so good that he would have, if he wanted a job in the NFL, he would have one. I think with Glenn, he marries up so much with Dan Campbell. This was going to be a down season anyway. I'm not seeing a lot of, they make mistakes, but this is a season that they can make mistakes because it wasn't going to be a great season anyway. So you can make mistakes. You can falter this first year because you're learning on the job. Aaron Glenn is a motivator, and Aaron Glenn puts people, the way he has his defense playing, especially in big spurts at times, is a tribute to him because of the fact that he's playing with backups to the backups or rookie. So I don't agree with you one bit on this one.
Bill Kyer says, keep AG no matter what.
Yep.
I think so, man. I think so too, man. And I'm not going to try to start no controversy, but if Dan Campbell want to leave, man, AG is that coach in waiting, man. He kind of training. I'm not wishing out no Dan Campbell. I'm just saying AG in 2 more years, man, he could be a head coaching candidate. So
I believe that 100%.
Well, we don't got to worry about. Hopefully, we don't have to worry about DC going anywhere. Like a guy we spoke about earlier on this week on the show, that boy Urban Meyer, he out of there. They gave him that pink slip. So peace out, man. But enough of that. Thank you everybody for those comments. Of course, leave more comments. We'll pick 6 more to have on each show. But now it's time to slide from there over to everybody's favorite segment, and that's Dessert with our man Curt.
All right, Dessert with your man Curt is brought to you by Delightful Bites, custom cookies and desserts for any occasion. If you like how they look, you'll love how they taste. The football special is still going on. You get 4 logos, 4 helmets of your favorite team with 4 footballs for $35. Go to Delightful Bites over at Facebook. The link is in the description, or you can email her at delightfulbites18@gmail.com. Delightful Bites. Get your cookie on. Now, I'm rocking some salute to service gear. If you don't know, Curt Steele is a veteran. But this kind of choked me up yesterday. I got a special gift from Herman Moore yesterday. I got a signed mini helmet, the salute to service mini helmet from Herman Moore. It says, to Curt, Herman Moore signed it, 84, Go Lions. I appreciate you, brother. I really appreciate this gift, man. And one of the reasons why is so special to me is that that's one of the last things that Jim did for me, is nominate me on the Lions Nation Unite app for this helmet. His dad got one as well. He nominated his dad, and Micro Mike as well. He nominated me as well, and I nominated Micro Mike, and he got one as well. But shout out to Team 84, man. This is a very special gift, man. To get something like this from a Lions legend is, tremendous honor for me. I do as much as I can to big up all my veterans, especially the ones that, are content creators as well. But I'm very humbled and thankful for this gift, man. And another reason why, Jim was definitely a great guy, and he definitely did those things for people. So I appreciate you, Jim. Love you, baby. Thank you so much. And that's your Dessert with your man Curt. We're brought to you by Delightful Bites. Delightful Bites. Get your cookie on. Now it's time to take that stroll, baby, over to that Walk of Fame to see his on that thing this morning. We got my man, the Midwest Lion, Brian Stover, who hung out with us yesterday. We appreciate you, Brian. Bo Gagrius and Justin, my favorite beer, 10 Kate. You know what I'm saying? Silver members. We got Shannon Peck, Go Lions, Batman of the 313, and Jason Porter's holding it down over there, and that's silver members. Man, it was so good to talk to our gold members yesterday, man. Dr. Detroit was definitely in the building holding it down. Great time to be back doing that gold members meeting yesterday. We're back doing that. Michael Huck, Mr. Reliable, was always in the building. And North End Ken, hey, North End Ken, stay safe on those road races, my brother. I know it's that time of the year where you're busy going up and down those roads, making those hauls. So be safe, my guy. That is the Wall of Fame for today. To become a member of the Wall of Fame, click the Join Now button down in the description. And, as always, like the video, shares the video, comment on the videos. All of these things help us with this YouTube algorithm. And, we're on that march to 4,000. So get on the bus, Gus. Get on this train, Wayne. Get on the ride, Clyde, and join us on this march to 4,000 subscribers. We really appreciate you right here and being a part of the Prowl Nation family on Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Now it's time for our final thoughts, and you know what day it is. It's Thursday. It's time for game predictions. What's the score and who wins? My man, LL, you up first, my guy.
Well, I just want to continue on with your message from the Dessert with Curt. Shout out to all of our servicemen and women out there. I got a cousin that works with FEMA that's down there in the Kentucky area and things like that, handling that. So shout out to everybody again, affected by those storms over the last weekend or whatever. But game prediction, I think it'll probably look kind of similar to it did with the Broncos, but you know how I'm gonna pick it. I'm looking for a nice, healthy, robust 2020 tie with the Arizona Cardinals. Because I think it's going in competition is going to be a lot closer than we expect, but in everything else, maybe not.
Okay. All right. Coach Joe, what you got, man?
Yeah, man. I got a little bit of good news for us. Let me pull it up real quick. So we got some guys that are no longer on the injury report from some illnesses. And those are Jared Goff, running
Mhm.
back Jamar Jefferson, Jonah Jackson, Big V, Matt Nelson, Nick Williams, Aleem McNeil, Levi Onwuzurike, John Pennicini, Charles Harris, and kicker Riley Patterson. The flu is gone. And that's
Okay.
courtesy of Pride of Detroit.
Mhm.
With that being said, man, I think it'll be a competitive game. I think first half, maybe a little bit into the third quarter. We definitely gonna have to win that turnover battle.
Mhm.
If we want to have any success and want to keep it close, because Arizona is explosive. Kyler Murray is probably gonna run up and down the field, probably throw up and down the field. We got like what nine? We got a lot of DBs out, man. So I just don't see it being that close of a game. I see it being competitive for a while, but unfortunately, Lion fans, I just don't see it in our favor, man. Arizona's gonna win probably by about 21 points, man. I'm just being honest, man.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Yeah, definitely. All right, just a footnote. Evan Brown, the center, backup center, he did return to practice yesterday off of the COVID-19 reserve list, so he will be available for Sunday. So just got to clean up a little house cleaning note with the one of that roster move. So Evan Brown back in the building so we can sit Ryan McCullough down and have a seat, young fella. All right, so my game prediction for this game, I think is going to be the Cardinals is going to be something like 38-7 or something around that. It's gonna be a big, massive blowout. I think we're gonna hang tight for a little bit, but I think that second half is just gonna be one of those offensive explosions. We're gonna hang as tight as long as we can. Aaron Glenn had a defense playing rough. Coach Campbell gonna be calling out offense and having a run on the ball, but at the end of the day, they just have a lot of firepower. No matter who's down on Arizona, they like Alabama right now, where they got backups to the backups that coming in. You got a 5-star backing up a 5-star, or at least a 4-star behind a 5-star. So it's just going to be a rough game for us because while their backups are already on their 53-man roster, our backs are coming up from the practice squad. So that's the difference in this game. But hey, we appreciate you right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl. You're home for Detroit Lions news and rumors. And it's Thursday. The grind is almost done. And you know what tomorrow is. It is Free for All Friday. You know how the song go. It's Friday, then hey, it's Saturday, Sunday. What? It is Free for All Friday tomorrow. So come through, hang out. You never know who's going to be on the panel. We're going to have some fun, chop it up, and get you ready for the game on Sunday. So come and hang out with the crew. You know what the time is, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to be live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. So come and hang out with the crew. Thursday. So let's take a deep breath. The holidays are coming. So if you're stressing out about the holidays, your gift giving and all that stuff like that, just take a breath. Take a breath. Wipe them crumbs off your mouth. Finish that drink and get back to work, baby. And whatever you do in life, you got to boss up. Ball out and be the best version of you that you can be. For my fellas, LL and Coach Mike, this is Curt Steele, and we will holler at you real soon. We love you, Jim.